There we go. For some reason, it got set to like default, so it only had like the volume level, but no like that top bar that tells you how how loud you're speaking. Like, I don't know. Either way, I fixed it. Um, I was muted at first, but because I was doing stuff, and I want you guys to have to hear the click, 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 you know. But then when I started, I forgot for a second, but then I did unmute myself. But it was weird. It was so messed up. It was on like default, and then it didn't have that like top bar. You have to unfollow to refollow. Um, yeah. So I finished the D&D set on Monday, and now I don't know what to do with myself. But I know I don't want to dive like straight into another set. Uh, Thank you for the follow, Blast Steady. Um, I don't know, my brain just farted. Oh, welcome in, Alex, and congrats on first. Welcome in, Blast City, congrats on second, and welcome in, Kevin. Yeah, but I have no idea what to do with myself today. But I was talking about those cups with you yesterday, Alex. This is my glow in the dark cup. These little like gemmy gem things in there. They glow in the dark, or at least they're supposed to. I'll never use it in the dark, so I don't really know if they're supposed to. Yeah, like it just like got all weird and went to like default. I don't even know what default is on my computer, but it was super weird. But yeah, these like little sparkly things are supposed to glow in the dark. I don't know if they really do. So let's see if I can show you this one. Yeah, Kevin, yes, Kevin, push in third. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Okay, let's see if I can get it to show. So the cup looks like this, right? When you are looking at it, but then when you expose it to like flash or like your ring light, it looks different. We were talking about Starbucks cups in Alex's stream yesterday. And I was telling her I have cups that do things. And that sounds bad, but or weird. But that's the way it looks like when you're like just looking at it on the shelf, but when you expose it to the flash, it gets like sparkly behind it. And then I have ones that look like this, like twisted. And I have ones that look like almost like stained glass too. I have a problem with Starbucks cups in the fact that I own like an absurd amount of them. But it looks all twisty. Yeah, I have an absurd amount of cups. I couldn't even bring them all in to show you because I have too many. But those are the ones that like do things or look a certain way. I also have ones that are almost like spiky, and I love the way they feel. And Crazy always says I'm weird because I like the way they feel. Yeah, I take them with. So you only get like I think like 15 cents off or something for like having your own cup, but I take them with when I get a drink. Like as long as we're not like going through the drive-through, like because sometimes thank you, Kevin. Like sometimes like when we went on the road trip last week, um we just quick go through the driveway then get on the road. Yeah, I do use them. They don't just sit there and look pretty. I use them all. Yes, thank you, Kevin. So, I have no idea what we're doing today. I had to start at 11 instead of noon my time because Fantasy no longer has after school stuff because she only has like 2 weeks left. So, but I have my cross stitch thing. We can play that new game Infinity Nikki or a different game. And I have like a little bit of the last couple ones that I made the jellyfish from that we can make like cat toys. Pick to Discord if yes, I will totally send it to you. I'll put it on Discord. I need to put my all seeing eye up there with it. I had to have Crazy put it on the shelf, or else I have to get a step stool because I'm too short to put things on the tops of my shelves. Like I can just barely reach, like my fingers barely reach the top shelf. Like if I stand on my tiptoes, because I'm fun sized. But yeah, so we can do all the things. Yeah, if you type it, let me do it. Yep, there you go. It should come up. Tell me if that code doesn't work because every once in a while Discord decides that even though I put it as the link should never expire, it decides it has expired and then it makes me get a new one. It is not like riding a bike. And I think it's because there's so many different types of crochet. Like you can make the okay, in my head I say it right. What comes out of my mouth is not right. The amagurui, whatever, the animals, those are different than like knitting a scarf or knitting a blanket. And then there's granny square, or you know what I mean, crocheting, knitting. And then there's granny squares and there's this and there's that. And, like nothing's the same. But yeah, I have like 3 balls of like remnant, like what is left from making the jellyfish. No, what does Jojo want? That's his new name, by the way. It's Jojo. I always envisioned him like Jack Jack from The Incredibles, laser beams from the eyes. A sweater? That's asking a lot. I feel like that's a lot to ask. It worked, yay, Blast Steady. Yeah, like it's supposed to work, but every once in a while Discord decides that even though I have it marked as to like never expire, that it's going to expire. So, oh, what's that? Oh, could I make that? Oh, I'm not going to Etsy and buying the pattern. JoJo all the time. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I like to add S's to the ends of things or like repeat the word. It's just weird. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? I have no idea what I'm doing today. I have, like I said, I have the little bits of crochet like yarn that I have left over. I have this oh, let me turn my light back on. Listen, that a sweater's far exceeds my capabilities. Start calling him JJ. We're just he has a million names probably. If he's anything like my kids, he has a million names. Although I do call mine minions more often than not. Like I can be out in public and just yell minion and they both like walk over. They're so used to it instead of their name in public because I'm weird and I'm always worried about like people knowing their name because I have issues. I was trying to find like cat patterns because Noodle doesn't have enough toys, just 5 million of them. That and she only likes like 2 of them. So hey, you, yeah, the one making trouble. It started the minion thing started when they were really young. I used to say I'm an evil genius and they are my minions. Um, and like thing one and thing two, they get called a lot. Um, but yeah, so this is kind of where, yeah, you with the face. This is where I am at on this one, and it's one of those things like here it says, trust the process. I will work on it for like 2 hours and feel like I got nothing done. And then I'm like, I guess I did get something done. I Okay, fine, lid, just pop off. Nobody likes you anyway. I'll fix you later. Um, so it is coming along. I mean, really. There's not a terrible lot left, really. But I hate that I have to use the hoop. I love using my frames because then I don't have to constantly like move it and then it doesn't get all like wrinkled like this and annoy me. But this one was too small to fit on the frames I have. And I don't have like the plastic frames where you can just go like buy different sizes, of the PVC tubing. I have, let me see if I can dig them out. I say dig, they're like really right here, but you know. Oh, they were easy to get to. I thought there was more stuff on top of them. So this is the one I use a lot. It you put, you know, these slide. Of course, now that I say they slide, they're like, haha. No, I don't. Here we go. They slide off, and you just put like the edge of your fabric in there, and then you just whoop, clip it back on. And then let me get it right because there's like you see the things in there. You have to line them up right with your post. There we go. As I like smash all the things on my desk. Ignore my shakies today. Okay, Kevin, thank you for the worky lurkies. I appreciate them. And knowing my luck, my posts aren't like even. There we go. And then you just click it and it just clicks into place. I don't have to turn any screws. But as you can see, that does not work. So I can't use my frame because this one is not big enough. But I took it with me on the trip and I was working on it on the in the car on the trip. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. 8:33. Oh, number threes. Now I just gotta find the number 3 I'm currently at. Okay, there's that. 1 fruit, 2 fruit, leaf. Somewhere in here. Nope, that's not right. Not at that spot. Maybe here? Maybe. Okay. Well, there's the edge of the leaf. So we have. Let's make sure I'm at the right spot. Yes. 2, 3, 1. And then up into here, I guess. Okay, 5, 2, 2, 1, but we're really up here. Oh, right there. Okay. Sorry, I had to figure out where I am. Also, I have it's like a free puzzle game on Steam. It's a jigsaw puzzle game, but you can play multiplayer. If anybody ever wants to play that, I'm down. It's what I do all day. It just like sits up on my computer while I in between doing things, put a couple puzzle pieces down. But like I said, it's free, so why not? I don't know if anybody else likes doing jigsaw puzzles or not. Also, I've not done cross stitch on stream that much. So if I constantly pull it out of frame, I am sorry. There's, an adjustment period required to, learn where to keep your damn hands. So, this is like an older magazine I've had probably for far too long. But the company or the name of the magazine is like World of Cross Stitch or something like that. They still sell it. I have a subscription to it through Barnes and Noble, and then I just have them on my tablet, which I was hoping that I could do like the Barnes and Noble thing through like Windows on my computer, and then have it like, of course, larger on my computer where I could see it better. But it appears it's one of those things that won't open in that app. Like certain things will, and like the books will, and you can read on your computer, but the magazine doesn't seem to want to, which is frustrating because what if that's your only way? You've bought it and then you can't even see it because you only have your computer. But I guess they expect you to have something else to read it on. At least the last time I tried it, maybe the thing updated and it will work now. I don't know. We can try it that too. I mean, I have a Nook tablet, which frankly, the next time my Kindle breaks, I'm just going to buy another Barnes and Noble tablet because they have Google Play on them versus, Amazon's limited, have to use what they want. And then I can just get the Kindle app on my Nook tablet and not worry about it. Still read all the books I have. Dang you! Get in the hole. Woohoo! A picky peck. Okay. I feel like I can't get this like knob tight enough and that my fabric just keeps moving too easily. But yes, I totally understand if you guys do not want to watch this. I am open to doing whatever today. I has no plan. I am planless. Which in fairness, I feel like I'm planless most of the time, but that's a whole nother subject. We are prepping for the end of the year for school anyway. um Boy Wonder really only has this week left. He technically has school next week, but it's a joke because he doesn't really. Like, it's just blank. There's not really assignments. It's like, hey, catch up on all the work you haven't, if you haven't done it this yet before. And I think like finals, and that's it. I don't want your survey. He said he did it already. Let me change to week. Well, apparently he has quarter 4 awards tomorrow and star testing because he missed it last week because we were out of town. And then there's like the math test, which he's excused from because his grade is so high they don't even make him take the final. Nope, that is literally the only assignment next week is his math test, which he's exempt from. His math teacher told him yesterday in math class that he's exempt. He was exempt from like the midterm too because his grade was so high. So he just like it's not even like he gets a perfect on it. It's like it just isn't included in his grade at all. And fantasy goes 1 week longer than him. But she's really, last next week will be like her full last week, and then they really won't be doing anything in class the week after because it's 1 week before summer vacation and nobody's paying attention. And what are they going to teach them? Nothing, because they're about to be done. Now I done lost where I was again. There, then there, then there. Okay, corner of here. But yes, we can do whatever today. Like I said, there's that Infinity Nikki game I started playing, which I played it for a couple hours yesterday. I still have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm trucking along with whatever it's telling me to do. Sorry, I know it's out of frame kind of, but I'm starting and I have to hold the back or else I will lose it. So, give me a couple stitches and then I will put it back. You're so tired, Alex. I'm sorry. I enjoyed your stream though yesterday. Is that like a time you're contemplating streaming more often? Or, I mean, do you normally stream during that time and I always just miss it? I feel like I look because I know Carrot starts later on Wednesdays now. So I do look for other people to watch in the morning. So I'm like, have I been missing Alex this whole time? Or was that like not a normal time for you, or you contemplating making it a normal time? Okay. Doot, doot, doot. I feel like there's some in here that I didn't do that I need to do. Yeah, and then I can scoot down to this because there's no threes in there. 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll count it 5 times. Because I'm convinced I'm going to mess up. Okay. Not another time. I am hoping to make daytime streams a thing again, though. I mean, I'd be down. I'd watch you, as long as I'm home. I can't really watch people when I'm not home. I mean, you can watch it on your phone, but if I'm driving and stuff, that's not really a possibility because I have to pay attention to the road. But yes, I would watch. Is that it? Just those 3? It looks like it. I will say this is smaller than I normally do. Like there's holes are smaller. What's this? Yeah, it's on 16. I normally do work on 14 count Adia. I think this is the first time I've done 16. So there's in that inch there's 2 more squares. So it is definitely tinier. Yeah, like I do like if we're out somewhere, I do bring somebody up, but if I'm like in the car driving, it's hard to, you know what I mean? As like I know myself and I'll get distracted, I turn it off, you know? Um if I know somebody's going to be on while I'm at, like, say, Kevin on a Saturday, like, I know we have to run errands Saturday morning, I'll try to bring him up on my computer and hopefully it, like, like have his Twitch open on my computer so that when he goes live, hopefully it, like, picks it up and it doesn't just kind of keep it wonky. I'm never completely sure if it actually works, though, or not. And sometimes I forget because I get, you know, 50 million things going on in my brain at once. And then I'm like, oh crap, I meant to bring Kevin up. So I don't know if they've done it in previous years, but this year, they the Arkansas Farm Bureau got together and made this like Arkansas Farm Trail passport thing. So like you pick up a passport at your local, like we have like 3 strawberry patches around us. You pick up this little book and you have them stamp it, and you do the same. It lists all the other farms that are, participating. And so then you go to those different farms and you get them stamped, and after so many stamps you like get a prize. You get so many more stamps, you get a bigger prize. Going into oh, that's fantastic, Kevin. Yes. Like I said, we can do whatever today. I don't care. I am just kind of going with it. Yesterday was Fantasy's last day, or like last practice, and they weren't like there was shooting happening, but they were doing other things too, like getting the bows ready to be pulled away for the season that belonged to the school. Taking down the curtain. They have this curtain. I don't know what the hell it's made of, but I need one for the house. They have this curtain, and it stops the arrows, and the arrows don't go through the curtain. It just hits it and falls down. I think it's like how tight the weave on the fabric is, but they had to like pull those down so they could be washed over, before next season. Things like that. And they had 3 seniors on the team. Trying to stream when I have time. I used to stream most days, but I had to cut down to once a week because, yeah, I mean, that's totally, you do what you have to do. Like, you stream what works for you. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I know come summer, like in a theory, spring break or summer break means that I should be able to stream like longer or whenever, but also I try to do things with them. So then at the same time, my stuff gets a little wonky because sometimes there's some activity and it's only that day at that time. You know what I mean? Like going to the zoo, yeah, I can go anytime. But if they're having an event, it may be only at that time. You know what I mean? Or like library events or whatever. Um, so it's like a 50-50 double-edged sword. But yes, technically they're not in school, so I should have all the time in the world. But at the same time, not really. Where is this dang thing? I was trying to bring it up to show you guys. And I know. Okay, yes, this is what I'm looking for. So 3 stamps. So you visit 3 farms, you get a T-shirt. You visit 5 farms, you get a rain gauge, garden spade, sticker cup, and another T-shirt. 10 stamps. Da da da. Like all the different things. So I was like, I took one. We're definitely gonna do it. So but yeah, it shows you as like a map in the front, and each farm gets a number, and then they like. I was hoping they would have like a picture like of what the inside looks like, but they don't. Boo. But yeah, I'm excited. It says the first 3 people to submit a completed passport, meaning they've visited every farm, will win a custom made fire pit. I doubt we're getting that, but that's pretty cool. So my thing is like to try to take them to different ones, and some of them are like you pick farms, where you'll go there and you can pick the fruit or whatever, and some are already picked. But that is one thing I would like to try to do with them this summer. At least some of them. If I don't do all of them, I'm not worried about it. Well, I mean, Crazy only streams once a week because he doesn't get home till like 5 o'clock our time. And then by the time we eat dinner, it's like 6 o'clock. And he goes to bed between like 8:30 and 9, and we watch like one episode of something. And then, he gets up like at 4:30 to go to work. So he's tired and wouldn't be like very productive in a stream because he's tired. And Fridays, he has Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, but we try to do things with the family. And I stream on Sunday. So yeah, you stream what works for you. There's no right or wrong. Okay, now I have to count the many, many stitches between where I am and where the next number 3 are. And find maybe what the best one to jump to is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it'll be either way. Yeah, I think that's best. Okay. 5 on a diagonal. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's no right or wrong way to stream, besides being a douche. And I'm sure there would be somebody out there to say, no, you're not a douche. They're wrong, but that's a whole nother subject. Okay. But that's a personal preference thing if you think somebody's a douche or not, so. Come on, where's the bubble? I've thought about adding a different day, like specifically for crafts, but I don't know. Like, because I Sunday is usually just video gaming. And then I do Lego during the week. I mean, I could change it to one day, like random. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be so much like Lego all the time. But I don't like stopping in the middle of a set. So that's why, I don't know. And streaming, like maybe like one day in the evening, I don't know. But then it's the same thing. I'm kind of useless past midday. No, that's one tiny strand too far over. Fine. I won't do it that way then. And it's like a one of those things like if I stream in the evening, like one day, like on a consistent basis, I'm not talking about like one random stream. Then sometimes, people that watch me during my daytime streams, mostly because of time zones, wouldn't necessarily be awake. So, I don't know. But also maybe streaming one time in the evening would allow other people who don't normally get to watch me because they're at work or because of the time zone they're in, allow, them to jump in. So it's 50-50. There is no necessarily right answer. My hanging strawberry plant on the front porch is getting strawberries, and our blueberry bush is obviously taking because there's new little tiny baby blueberries on it and like lighter green leaves. Okay, something went wrong. I see what I did. I just didn't see it right away. I missed the proper hole. I was a little. Okay, good. I was a little above it. Did I just. Oh no, okay, good, I stopped. 2, 3, so there, yes. Then a space, then 2. I was like, did I just start going off on a row and it's not meant to be? So it's funny. A couple times a semester, Boy Wonder's math teacher will send an email home. So, like, he'll send a general one to like everybody, and then he'll send a more personalized one with like, you should be taking this class seriously because it's gonna count on your high school transcripts. Da 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 da. Right, and then he'll put their grade, and he's like, you should be striving to get the best grade possible, not just baseline. You know what I mean? And then he'll put that he's got like a 98.5 or a 99 point whatever. And I'm like, sir, I get what you're saying. And this is probably a standard script and you just change the grade at the top. But, sir, I feel like this email is unnecessary. He is clearly not slacking off. Space 1, 2, 1. Another space 1. And 2 on a diagonal. And Crazy's got all kinds of tomatoes on his tomato plant. They are green and not ready to be picked, but nonetheless, they are there. So there's 1, 2. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. I will make it work. So I know I do not cross stitch the way Carrot does. I am all over the place. Compared to Carrot, I say self-taught, but I feel like everybody is. There's not like a cross stitch class. I mean, some people may have been taught by their mothers, so I guess not self-taught, um but I know he likes to do like all of his in a thing. Like he'll do one mark this way and then the other one back. And that's not wrong. There is no wrong way to do it, really. But because I follow like the way the pattern moves, I think that's why I do it that way. Where am I? Oh, I'm in this one. I was like, that doesn't look right. Because it's not the right one. Okay, yeah, that's right. This, then these two. Does anybody have plans for this weekend? Even if those plans include sleeping, there's still plans. 2, 3. I don't think we have anything planned for this weekend. I think I saw a thing at the zoo is like, I don't know, something day. So maybe we'll go to the zoo. Right? Like, He's got like a 98.5. Sir, how much more do you want him to have? So I get frustrated with his programming teacher, and I know it's like an irrational issue, but it drives me batshit crazy. His programming teacher, like, will sometimes be putting in a whole bunch of grades, and there'll be one grade left for the week. And because she doesn't want to go back in that same week, instead of just leaving it and waiting for the grades to come in, she'll put zeros in there. She put a zero in two assignments last week and brought his like 99.7 down to an F because it was a 75-point quiz she put a zero in. And granted, the grade, it's not the final grade because they haven't taken the test, right? But it drives me better. You're like, why put in a zero? Just leave it alone. It's not due yet. Because then I freak out because I see the email come in with like the title of the assignment or whatever with 0 out of 75. It's marked an F, and now his grade is this. And I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And then I'm all prepared to go out there and get on to him about playing games when he should be doing assignments. And I look at the assignment and it's not due yet. And Crazy's like, well, it's not due yet. It's not the final grade. I'm like, that's not the point. Why put a zero in when the assignment isn't even due yet? It drives me batshit crazy. And I know it's semi irrational, but I don't care. It drives me crazy. I keep wanting to look at this. It's this one. Like like I said, I know it's irrational and it's not really his final grade, but it just irks me. Okay. Use my scissor as my pointer again. So we are here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that'll work perfectly. Sorry, sometimes I have to like focus my eyes on the tiny little dots. Well, squares, but you know what I mean. Like, I did not watch his grades like constantly when he was in public school, but since it's more like personal driven, I am like on his grades all the time. Right? Like, you're driving me fucking crazy. Why mark a grade in something that isn't even due yet? Like, it bugs the ever living shit out of me. And then Crazy's so like calm about it. Like, well, it doesn't matter. When they put his grade in, it'll be fixed. That's not the point. You shouldn't be messing with it if it's not due yet. Like I said, I did not watch his grades like this when he was in public school, and I don't watch fantasies either. I'm like, it's your job to do it, right? Because you're in public school, the teacher's there every day getting on to you. I don't need to get on to you too. You know what I mean? But with this, it is definitely more like individual driven, right? Like, there's nobody to check up on him because the teachers are like, they'll just put in zeros. They don't care, which I like. You can get onto him, and the then upper levels of like the school get on to like send me emails and be like, hey, he or she isn't doing this, that, or the other, right? Like, I like that because it should be like the students, you know what I mean? They shouldn't be trying to like pull teeth to get him to do what he needs to do. But because it is like driven like this, where it's more like I'm not the teacher per se, but like I am the administrator. You know what I mean? I check the grades. Why didn't you do your work? Kind of a deal. But when he went to public school and with fantasy, I don't. I'm like, your grade is your problem. If you need to study, you know you need to study because she's in 10th grade. She only has 2 years left before she graduates. And then, she's technically an adult. Like, it's your job. I feel like some people are like, well, that you should check and help out. And I'm like, at some point, she's got to learn to do things on her own. Like, if I'm constantly like there picking up the pieces, she'll never learn that she can do it on her own without me. And like, I feel like the homework is easy. You're the one going to school, you're the one having to take the test. So I shouldn't have to be up your rear end to get you to do the work. Now, if I get an email that says she's missing this, this, and this, then I'm like, why? Why are you missing it? Is it because sometimes, honestly, with her, she's not really missing it. She's done it. But because they do everything in Google Classroom, she forgets to click submit. So then it looks like she hasn't done the work. And she'll be like, no, I did that. And I'm like, really? Did you turn it in? And she's like, yeah. And then she'll go back and be like, oh, I forgot to press submit. Like, no matter how many times I try to teach that, like, backup step, like, you think you finished it and turned it in, close out, open that assignment back up, and make sure it's turned in. If not, then click the submit button. It doesn't stick with her. So, it is what it is. But with him being, like I said, more at home, it kind of falls to me to like be constantly on him. Especially because he would much rather just play on the computer, a video game or whatever, watch YouTube, than actually do the work. Even though for him the work is easy, he would still just rather not do it. And for the pretty much, I still do like kind of leave him alone to do it. Like, come like 3 o'clock, like when the normal school day is over, I will get on and check. Like, I'll get onto my email and check all the emails they sent from like completing things. And then I'll get on his thing for the day and check if he did them all. And if not, then I'm like, why not? You had very little classes today, very little assignments. Why isn't this done? And sometimes he'll tell me he needs help, and then I'll go sit with him and we'll like read it. And like, well, he'll read it and I'll be like, okay, what did you get from that? What parts on that slide or page do you think you should put into your notes that might be for like the midterm or the final, on your next test? I will not like take it with him. Like, if he's going to have a math test, like for that section, I will sit with him, but I will not do it for him. Like, okay, this is the problem. What's the first step you need to do? Okay, now what do you need to do? Okay, you're not sure? What notes do you think you should look at? I'm not taking it for him. And really, I haven't done that like the pretty much the whole second half of the year. I have helped him with a couple of history assignments. Like, okay, get your history book out. Go flip all the way back to like the index. Look up Abraham Lincoln. Okay, he's on this page of the book. Turn this to this page. Read what it says. That's not relevant to what the question. Okay, let's go back. See what other page Abraham Lincoln's on. Like that. But I do pretty much expect them, your grades are your issue. If you want to fail, that's up to you. And I know not everybody thinks or feels that way. And it's, again, parenting is parenting. You do what you think is right in the moment. Hindsight is great, but it doesn't help in the moment unless you have that hindsight beforehand. But we very much always work on the premise that one day they're going to have to stand on their own 2 feet, and coddling them all the way through their childhood isn't going to help that. I'm not saying I don't help them or I don't, but I would rather teach them how to do the things and then have them do it versus me continue to do it. A long, long time ago, I saw this thing. It was like, parenting is like starting out with 5 million jobs, right? And then you slowly do those jobs for your children until they can do that job themselves. and then you stop doing that job and you let them do it. Like, when they're infants, they can't do anything themselves. You feed them, you change their diaper, you soothe them to sleep, right? Like you do all those things. And then one day, you don't have to carry them anymore because they can walk. Right? I'm not saying never carry your child again, but you know what I mean? Like you don't have to do it all the time. And then they can feed themselves. They know how to use a spoon and a fork. And then they figure out how to dress themselves, how to go to the bathroom themselves, how to talk. All those are jobs you no longer have to do for them. And eventually it comes to more like helping them with their homework. You have to do less and less. Doing their laundry, less and less. Like cooking for them. They need to learn to cook. They need to learn to function as an adult on the outside by themselves. So we've very much kind of followed that premise, do the job for them until they can do it themselves. Until one day you don't really have any jobs left. You get to be them for them emotionally and as a sounding board, but you should no longer have to like do things for them. Like as if they couldn't do themselves. I'm not saying that you don't do that for them because you want to or to help them out, but I mean like on a more of a basis of like they can't do it themselves. So, that's rant parenting over. I'm sorry, guys. I'm weird, sorry. But if you've been here any amount of time, you know I'm weird, so I think right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One underneath, one over. Yep. But yeah, I was very much the mean mom compared to other moms a lot. And I'm okay with that. I will be the mean mom all day long. Then hopefully as we come around, then we can go into this bottom fruit. Nope. I see what I did. Did I do? Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, I wanted to go down, not up. Because 1, 2, yeah, okay. I see what I did. But I hope everybody is having a good day. And like I said, we can do this, we can play a game. I am open to the things today. I do, however, have to get off to go get her from the bus stop at like 2:15ish, which is why I started an hour early today. Okay, none this way. Okay, one down. Right. Yes. And then from there, space a 2. Come on. We are going to be in ads in about 30 seconds. Um, they will go for 3 minutes and then we will be good for an hour. I know 3 minutes seems like forever in ads, but they get rid of pre rolls And I would hate for somebody to come in, watch pre-rolls, and then get sucked into ads because it was that time. This way we don't have to worry about that. They do support the platform and the streamer a little bit, platform probably more. But I mean, I hope you stick around. If you don't, I completely understand. If you don't, then have a good weekend. Oh, we're off somewhere. Wait, no, we're right here. Okay. No. Oh, yep, we're off by a whole row. So let's figure out where that happened. Let's go back up to that first row. I should have just left my needle in and just sewed backwards, but too late for that now. I didn't think to check. It's like unbuilding, it just happens. Hopefully I'm not too far off. I have been checking as I've been going, making sure that, things line up. But apparently I missed something somewhere. Okay. Okay, we'll just backwards sew in there. And then look at this. Okay, so we were here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 here. Then a space, and we're here. We should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me figure out where I am. I think I might have. Okay. That's that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is right. And this line here should be even with that. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now it should be even with this. So 1, 2, no? Okay, sorry. I'm like, where the hell am I? No, it should be even with this top one. So did I get really messed up? Okay, sorry. I have a feeling I'm really messed up. Okay. So we have 1, 1, 2, 1, 2 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right next to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's correct. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. and that's right. Okay. So, let's see. This 2, 3, 1 here should be even like this one should be even there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's correct. So, in theory, should be in the right spot. Sorry, guys. I think somewhere something went wonky because I'm trying to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Between 3 and 3. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, that is correct. So, and between this, ooh, I think I found it. This 3 is not even where it belongs. Okay, so this 3 and this 3 here should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, that's right. So then this 3, no, no, that should be right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And this bottom 3 should be even with this 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. Nope, that is correct. Okay, so that's not where I messed up. Sorry, guys. I know the excitement of watching me screw up is palpable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's only 11. But again, okay, this N3, it should be 2, 1 right here. Should be even. No, I think that's what it is. This all the way up, that like this whole section is, I think, 1 off because it shouldn't be even. It should be next to it. So I think I figured out where I went wrong. I get to undo a whole bunch. Yay! Sorry, guys. Yeah. I somehow messed up. Let's see. When I went from 1, 2, 3. Okay. From this corner, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then we have 1 here and 1 here. I see what I did. Yep. I see what I did. I mean, I'm still off, but I see what I did. So, that's better than not understanding where I went wrong. So we get to, do that again. Sorry, guys. The joys of watching people craft. We mess up. Has anybody else built anything fun, interesting, found a new video game, etc., etc.? A new craft, started a new project? We are. I started this one a while ago, but I keep, not really working on it, so then it'll, never get done. Okay, I love the electric cowboy because I'm weird. Okay, I don't know where I went with this because I go all over, like I said, and now I keep trying to unsew this and it's not working because I clearly didn't go there next. Okay, let's try this way. Nope. Okay, let's try this. Nope. You? Nope. Okay, where are you, silly knigget? Yeah, the unsewing takes an interesting turn sometimes because sometimes you mess up and then you kind of make a knot in the back of your project and you just kind of gotta roll with it, which is okay because we messed up anyway. So what are we gonna do? The game I'm going to be streaming tonight just had a huge update. What game is it, Kevin? So Mad Dog and them got me to play Ark. I'm not very good at it, and by not very good at it, I mean I just stay in the base. I did, however, apparently bring my luck to the server because Crazy kept having all kinds of twins last night with his animals. The first animal I hatched was a dodo, and Crazy actually picked up my egg instead of me, and then it died. But then I had um pterodactyl egg, and I got pterodactyl twins. Captain of Industry. I don't think I've looked at that one. So I don't dislike baby metal, but I don't know what they're saying half the time, so it's neither here nor there kind of a deal. What time are you streaming tonight, Kevin? I know you may not be able to answer right away because, you work Elerkin, and that's fine. And I can also look on your thing or just wait. I have you on notifications, but, Twitch is Twitch. It doesn't always actually follow through with those notifications. Now that Joann's is gone out of business, I gotta find, I guess, a local place because Michael's doesn't really sell fabric or just doesn't sell fabric. Um, and I have ethical quandaries with the Hooby Looby, so I don't always go there. 7 my time because I think our time is the same. Listen, I don't care. It'd be different if like I had never met you before and you just popped into my stream and was like, "Hey, check my shit out." And I'd be like, "Sir, I mean, at least buy something from Fourth Wall or Throne before you just use me like that." I mean, it is a like one of those things. Like when I'm in wargaming, even though we talk about each other a lot, I I feel bad like popping in and saying lurking while streaming. Like I'll just put lurk. I mean, he does it in Mayan, and I don't care. But I'm like, it's always that fine line. Like, will it bother that person? How well do you know that person? I'm good. Like sometimes I'll do it in carrots. Like I'll put lurking to start, or sometimes I'll just put lurk. I really think it depends on how well you know the person. Oh yeah. Well, okay. So I have that thing on my Discord where it like announces, tells you somebody's live, and I guess it changed some kind of update on it because I went to add somebody and it was like you can't do that, and I was like, huh? And then I started, because at first it just tells you it can't do that. And you're like, what the heck? And so you start looking more clearly at like why it's telling you you can't do that. And it said because like I had too many people. And I was like, too many people? I have like 7. How is that too many people? And it's the way I set it up originally when I first got the whatever widget, whatever you want to call it. Um, but I guess they did an update and now you can't do that many people. Like it's even less people. And because I was trying to put in, I think, wargaming, and it was like, you can't do that. And I was like, okay, I'll swap. I was like, I feel bad doing it, but like, now my brain is farting. Rad Dad. Not Rad Dad. Rad. He doesn't stream anymore, right? So I don't need a notification from him. I was like, I'll swap him out with Wargaming. And it still wouldn't do it. And I was like, what? So then I looked at it, said I had too many people. So I don't know anymore. So now I get to count again 5 times because now that I messed it up once, my brain is like, you will mess it up every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was one down too far. Okay. And we'll make sure this matches up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does. Yeah, not braining. So I was like, what the heck? And now it's like, well, you can put as many as you want if you just pay us monthly. And I was like, you know what? Far too many things are asking me to pay them monthly. I was like, shouldn't I be grandfathered in since I had you before the update? Okay. Like, kind of a deal, but whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna try count a different way to make sure, like a two different points. That way I'll know because I have the two, two, and one. So let's count on this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a space in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. I think I all kinds of messed that up. 3, 6, 8. I did. It's 8. I don't know where I was counting to. 3, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 spaces between 1 and 2. Three. Oh, listen, my brain is not working. This is 8. And then 1, 2, 3. So 8 and 4 really. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. I think I can't count anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I can't count anymore. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Mary and Joseph. One day. And then I'll double check that because this right is here. Okay, I don't know where I can double check that from, like all the way over here. It'd be far too many dots to count. So this, then, so 1, 2 space. I was like, I'll double check to a different point, but I'm not sure what I got for another point. Well, I kind of have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. So it should be, if I put this stitch in here, like right here. This should be 20 dots over. So like above, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woohoo! We're right. Okay. Multiple points of connection have come out right. So, let's try this again. Sorry, guys. The excitement over here is too much to handle. 1, 2, then 2 down. Then I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Next time we have a break, I will look up that game you were talking about, Kevin. Captain of Industry. Crazy sent me a link to one the other day. He's like, I don't know, maybe you would like it. It's like a pet hotel. Like maybe, I don't know. It's on sale, but it's on sale till like the end of the month. So over 4 and 3 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's right. Um, so I put it on my wish list, and then of course it was like something on your wish list is on sale. Yes, I know it is. I just put it on there. But I don't know. It's like a pet hotel, but it's also like a simulator. So the building isn't. You build the building and you can change the building and stuff like that. So it isn't like some of the games where like the building itself is like preset and then you just open rooms. Um, you can build the building, you know, expand it out, etc., etc. So that was kind of interesting, but I don't know. I think it's like $7 or $8, so it wouldn't be like a great financial loss if it's not a fantastic game. One, so we have the L. Yeah, it's just one space. And 1, 2 down. It's another day, no rental. Lot of thinking better will I did. Okay. And because I had to snip that thread, this will be the end of this thread, and then I'll, continue on with the other piece. Okay. Here comes the fun because we're close to the edge, but not really. Just the length of the needle is close to the edge. You have to do this delicately because we're at like a weird angle. Because there's not enough of like the up and down going the other direction for me to grip onto. Got it. So when I'm done with this one, would you guys like to help pick the next one or just whatever I pick? We have a fair amount of options. Or is there like a certain thing? Like I can try to find a certain pattern. I know we're kind of like cozy and relaxed in here, mainly because I know that by streaming when I do, a lot of people are at work and unable to watch. So I don't take anything too seriously in here. Two, three. So I know that sometimes participation is low in chat, and that's fine. I was in Mbinda's, and he was like, I'm so sad that I don't get to come into yours much anymore because his company has gone back to, like, he has to do so many days in the office now, not all remote. So he can't really watch during the day. And I was like, you know what? That's fine. Life happens, you know? I totally know that by streaming when I do, that is a reality that I have to face is that, you know, there are people who can't watch because they're at work. But also because of the time I stream, it like people like Alex in different time zones may get to see. So it's a flip side. Okay, now let's try this again. We're at the end of the four, we have one, two. Okay, I will just make one X and then we will do the county measure up. So I don't make sure I haven't messed up yet again. Okay, so we are here, right? So one, two, and then this. Then we skip one and there should be one there. And then we should be even straight across to this first dark one. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm going to do the next stitch too, just because it'll make it easier to count from instead of, counting imaginary stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yay! We match up! I love it, love it, love it when it matches, matches, matches. Otherwise, I have fucked up. And then this one should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the last one. Sorry, I gotta figure out where I am. This one. 1, 2. Yep. Fantastic. I keep trying to put my X's going in the wrong direction, though, and that's not helping. Okay, skip one. Okay, I think we are back on track. We will just be more careful in the future about making sure our points match up. Okay, 2 over. So 1, 2, and then you should be 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yep, we're matching up. Fantastic. Don't shove the needle through that hole, though. You were just using the needle to count. And I need to move the magazine out from underneath me so I can see where I am better. Okay, that's where we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, and from here, one diagonal. And then these two will lead right onto the top of there. Fantastic. We're doing it. Okay, so that game I started playing, Infinity Nikki, it is free on Steam. So I don't know, maybe we'll play that Sunday, or I can kind of show you a little bit of it today. It has like really good graphics for a free game. Like, I honestly am shocked that this game is free. So grab it while you can. Not that I know they're going to make it not free anymore, but you know what I mean. Somebody in one of my streams recommended it, and I cannot for the life of me remember. And then it's either Medusa or Yeti that said they play it, and now that it's free on Steam, maybe they'll get more play out of it. I don't know. But I cannot, again, my brain fails me. I cannot remember who. But I wish I could remember, because I also kind of don't know what the hell I'm doing in this game. Like, I don't know the premise. Because like normally you start a game and you're like, you're a band of roaming cats, and your job is to protect your wagon as you do da 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 da. There's not really anything like that from what I can gather on this game. Like, it doesn't really tell you. So I am just doing the quests and trumping along. You can make pretty outfits and collect, again, a bag of holding. I've been yet to be told my bag is too full. Fingers crossed it keeps that way. Um, but I really don't know what like the premise for the game is. I feel like from the little bit I've played that um something has happened and they've like forgotten who they are, and in order to save them, some higher being gave them a piece of themselves to bring them back, but now they don't remember who they are, and I don't know, they're doing things. Like I said, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, like on the premise of what is happening in the game or why you're doing the things you're doing, but I am doing it. I have a fisherman outfit that when I fish, I put it on, and a mechanic outfit for when I fix things, and an outfit for when I float, um, and one to catch bugs in, and one to pet animals in. I guess the outfits give you like better ability. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. but I'm not sure what I'm doing. It's a weird feeling. Like I said, I am enjoying it, but at the same time, my brain is always like, where is like the final destination that we're aiming towards? Okay, that's done. And I did that one up. No, I didn't. We go down to 3 and down into the 1. There's a space of 2. And then another 3. But yes, you know. And it is decided, the weather has decided that it's now going to get super warm here. Not that enjoyable, but count 6. Yep, 6. Even with the top. Yep, okay. I did open my throne store at the beginning of the month, and I really made it because I just wanted stuff with my name on it for me to wear, and then at the same time, I feel weird wearing it, so my brain is all kinds of jacked up. But I don't expect anybody to really buy from it, but it is there if you wish to. And if you do, thank you so very much. It is greatly appreciated. Like the jigsaw puzzle, so the jigsaw puzzle game is free too. Let me get you the link for it. I'm at a good place to kind of like stop because I'm really like jumping to a new area and that won't hurt. Okay. Let me go to my library so I can get the storefront page. Like I said, even if I'm not streaming, I'm on this dang jigsaw puzzle game a lot. Unless, as I put it, the boys try to get me to play something else with them at night. So this is the link to the free jigsaw puzzle game, Kevin. And let me. Oh, while I'm there, I'll look up that game you were talking about, Captain of Industry. I move my Steam over here so I can see you guys. Okay. On a very surface level, it almost looks like when you used to like way back when you used to play that city builder game. I forget what it was called, but you like build a city. Obviously, this is much more in depth than that, but kind of like that. The graphics are nice too. Land your crew of survivors on an abandoned island and survive. Mine raw minerals, grow food, build factories, manufacture products, research new tech, and trade with others. Become an industrial superpower. But this is no easy task you will put to the test to keep your settlement alive. That's nice. Scroll down. It's single player. Okay. So, okay, so it says it's single player, but you can trade with others. Do you trade with like AI towns around you? I put it on my wish list. But do you trade with like AI towns around you? I would assume so because if it's a single player, I mean, I guess it could be like trade with your friends and then it's still single player, but that could do too. Ooh, trains, space, and asteroids. I'll have to watch you play tonight. Okay, boos. Let me move stuff around and I will show you that puzzle game, Kevin. Up. Jigsaw puzzle. It has like a lot of options. It's basically like, yeah, SimCity, that's what I was thinking of. Except you build and maintain factories to get the materials where you trade with AI. Okay. Yeah, that's I like very surface level. It gives that same feel, but it definitely looks much more in depth than SimCity was, but like surface level. Wake up game. Let me pick the right. Oh, I was on it already. So it has like 5 or 6 DLCs you can buy, but it comes with a fair amount of puzzles, off the top. And then when you pick a new one, you can choose between 25 and 1,000 and then custom and then choose a right. Like that's what I'm saying, like maybe not so much multiplayer, but that you could like trade, like if your friends played too, that you could trade goods with your friends. You play some games and they're like, you can send your friend a gift or whatever, or ask for gifts, kind of along the same lines, that you could trade with your friend, but not actually like go to their town. So it's still single player, but you can like trade. But as for like full multiplayer, I don't know either. I could see sending like your train to their town and it coming back would probably not be too difficult. Like if at some point it wasn't you, like you couldn't hover over the train and follow it all the way, maybe it got to like a certain point and it'd be like, oh, it appeared in their town. And then it disappeared from their town and reappeared in yours. You know what I mean? Like, not that the train tracks literally went to their town and back, but like, that's how I would think of it, as like your train went, or like if you had a port with boats, like your boat would go and come back. But yeah, so you can like flip it, you can hide the preview, you can change like regular pieces for like these, crazy pieces, and then you can put the table multiple different places. And it is multiplayer. So like you put the code out and then other people use the code and you build the puzzle together. I have yet to build the puzzle with anybody, so I'm not like 100% like how efficient it is. And as for settings, they have tons of settings. So you can show how long you've been doing the puzzle. I have it off because I don't care how long it takes me. Um, and then they have like what kind of resolution, reflection, all that kind of stuff. But you can totally change how you do like everything, like how you pick up pieces, how you pick up multiple pieces, all that kind of stuff. So, um, and then it has a bunch of different camera controls too. That again, you can choose. I wind up pressing the wrong button more often than not. This is the puzzle I'm working on. I have yet to figure out how you kind of get. Yeah, and like you could, like one person could take like a bunch of the puzzle pieces and just keep them, and just do those and then grab more, or you could like look all over. Um this is like the biggest space, but then they have, okay, let me pan my thing. So like you can build a puzzle on that table, you could build one on this table, and there's the preview. Okay, so you can take that preview. Let me turn. And now I dropped it because I'm not good. And bring it. Oh, I'm in the way of the dang stairs. There we go. Like I said, I'm bad. You could take that preview, and honestly, I've never really looked around while I had a puzzle open. So I'm not gonna lie, I've done like 10 puzzles and didn't realize that preview was over there. Um, and you could set the preview on your table here so that you have reference. I've just been fighting to make puzzle pieces fit in the right place without using the preview. So, um, but like I said, you can, and then when you're done, you can. Oh, let me scroll out here. You can hang your finished puzzles on the wall. And there's like a when you get to the end of the puzzle, it automatically brings you like into this space, like pulls up like this so that you can hang your puzzle. But you there's also like change the color of your couch, change the table of your walls, the color of your walls. Change, um oh come on. Okay, of course it's not gonna work. Oh, there we go. Change the color of your bed, change the color of anything. Basically, you can totally customize your house. Yeah, he was talking about it last night, Kevin. He was like, wow, this really looks like whatever. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. When you're in like let me go back. There we go. When you're in this customized room mode, it does let you go upstairs. There we go. Into like your loft space. And you can build a puzzle there. But then like, let's see. Since we're up here. It's like you can change the color of this. And then you can change the color of the clothes hanger. You know, change the color of the hangers. Change the color of the chair. I don't so much worry about that. I did a little bit, but I wasn't like, excessive about it. And I don't know what the hell's up with that room. There's a light in between. I guess it shines down, but I don't understand why they closed this area off if it's, whatever. But yeah, you can hang your puzzles on the wall and then I think I'm now stuck up here. Nope, there we go. Maybe a little bit. Why are you not working? There we go. See, this is why I don't do these things. Now I can't get down to my puzzle. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to like totally customize this space. As long as you're not weird like me and can't figure out how to use the controls. Right, like they really try to recreate the area and then you can, like I said, just don't be like me and unable to figure out how to make the controls work. But yeah, I've not been using like the preview picture. I've just been sometimes depending on the puzzle, I'll, like group them by colors or whatever. But you could really do it any way you wanted to. And like I said, I have not played it with somebody, like somebody else trying to do the puzzle. But I figure on days when we're really lazy and we don't know what to do, it'd be a good stream thing. And even if, like, even not streaming, like, you can still play with people when you're not streaming. So, like, I was throwing it in Discord in, like, the share view, and I figured if somebody wanted to join, they could. Just be like, hey, if you want the code, let me know. I'll shoot you the code for this current session. Because I imagine, kind of like Supermarket Together, the code changes every time you leave the game. But yeah. So this is like I said, it has several DLCs. Let me drop page. So it has 4 DLCs where you get more puzzles, and then a 5th DLC that's like a sticker supporter pack. So you get stickers you can like put everywhere in your room. But the puzzle packs are only like $5, and you get like 38 more puzzles. Or right now, they have it where you get all 5 puzzle packs for only $15. So it makes them like $3 a pack, which really isn't bad. I'm really considering getting that. Um, let's see. Does it tell me how long the sale is? I'm trying to see if it'll tell me like how long the sale is going. So if you bought this puzzle pack expansion DLC thing, you'd get 190 puzzles. Then you unlock the ability to bring your own picture into the game and make it a puzzle, and more customization. So, no problem, Kevin. I appreciate the worky lurkies. Is this on my wish list? No, and I can't figure out how to put the DLC on my wish list. I know you can because I do it with Cult of the Lamb. So we are going to be in ads in a minute. They will last for 3 minutes, and then we will be back. And it looks like they are doing updates to the game, so that's nice too. Not just like a set it and forget it kind of thing. Oh, there's add to wish list. There we go. But yeah. So, like I said, I'm having fun. Whether other people would enjoy doing it with us or not, I don't know. Maybe this is what we'll do next week, like on Tuesday or something. We'll just do puzzles, and you guys can watch me flounder to complete one single puzzle in the 3 hours. It won't happen, but yeah, that's an idea. I like jigsaw puzzles, and this is even better because I don't have to clean it up after I'm finished. It's my least favorite part of puzzles is cleaning them up after you finish them. But yeah, maybe I'll put that in Discord. Maybe next Tuesday, that's what we'll do. It's just do a puzzle. Like I said, it is free, so you wouldn't have to really spend any money if you wanted to play or participate or whatever. I do try to find free games when I'm asking you guys to hey, play with me, like a toddler. I try to make sure they're free. On occasion, I will post not free games because not everything is free. But I do attempt to find free games. And so far, we found some pretty good free games. I mean, Supermarket Together is free, and that's a good game too. Um, so yeah. But yeah, this is the puzzle game I found, and I am open to you guys sharing games you like and whatnot. Would try it out. Some games I'm going to suck at because I'm not good at fighting games. Welcome back, everyone. Um, but yeah, did you guys want to see the Infinity Nikki game? That, like I said, is also free. And I was introduced to it by somebody else, but of course my brain will not remember who. I'm pretty sure it was either Yeti or Medusa, but I can't remember which one. This game is an excellent time waster. You just get sucked in, and then before you know it, hours have passed and you've done nothing with your day. And, oh, welcome in, Crazy. I saw you pop in and say that you were here while you were on lunch. I hope your day is going well. It is Crazy's Friday because he never works on actual Fridays. I tried to pull in like all the ones that could be peppermints, like not so straight, clear defined red and white. And then I brought in the other ones thinking maybe it was like next to each other. But yeah, if I am at my desk, Discord is almost always like open up whatever. Like I'll see if you send me a message. So like I said, even if I'm not streaming, you're like, hey, I got that puzzle game. Bring it up. Let's go. Whatever. I am good. Or if you see I'm on and you're like, hey, I'm got addicted to that puzzle. Now you have to come do it with me. Yeah. We'll try. I'm not very good either. It takes me forever. Mostly because I feel no rush to complete one, so. But yeah, this is this game, and then exit game. Infinity Nikki is the other one. I don't believe I have a scene set up for that one, so let me put it to like my basic gaming one. Did I get rid of it? I did. Silly me. Well, it technically isn't up yet either, so. Start game. It does take a minute to start, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a new game capture in. And for some reason, it always, I have to like, I launch it and then it says like, do you want to start game? And then I say yes, and then it goes away, and then I have to bring it back up again. So I don't know why it does that. Oh, well, if the game is already running, I'd like to know where. Oh, there it is. Apparently, I'm not patient enough. Come on. Why aren't you there? I don't know why it's not coming up to capture. Ah, there we go. But it's still not showing up for some reason. Okay. Trying to figure out why it's not coming up. I put capture a specific window, and then it popped up, but like yes for the name of the game and everything, but it is not actually showing up. Maybe maybe I have to change a setting in the game itself. Mm, I don't. I'm hearing. Sorry, I'm trying different settings to see why it won't. First, I thought maybe it was because like I wasn't, I had my mouse over, over in a different window, so maybe it went down. But no. Okay, let me try something else. Let's see. Nope, that didn't work either. Um, Let me see if there's something in settings for the game itself. Um, Sorry, guys. Apparently, I'll bring it back to two cameras. That way, you're not, staring at nothing. But yeah, I don't know why. I'm going through the thing in the game to see if there's like some kind of special. No, there's nothing about like if you're streaming it, turn this on. Double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, nothing in settings. I guess we'll let Google it. OBS Infinity. Ah, apparently it's not just me. Somebody else has it. It's in a Reddit thing. OBS not capturing Infinity Nikki. Uh, okay, it says don't use game capture. They say display capture. Window display game, nothing works. I also made sure the hotkeys never disable. Um, so I guess other people are having the same issue. It won't capture it for some reason. I don't want to watch a video. So let's try. Oh, this girl just says she figured it out, but doesn't share how she figured it out. again, I don't want to watch a video. No videos, please. Okay, so game capture isn't really working. Let's try something else. So what else could we try? That's video. Oh, there we go. Okay, that kind of works. Let's see. Let's bring that down some. So it's, behind things. There we go. Okay. And then, of course, shrink it a little bit so it's, in the proper box. There we go. Okay, the game capture didn't work, but display capture did. I don't know then like how it's going to play sound, but I can play with it more later. But this is the game so far. Let's see. Let me pause the game. I mean, pause the music. And um, I don't know if I probably need to turn up the volume. But oh, store, what do we got? Well, it's set in here. What am I doing? I don't know. It said this one, but obviously there's nothing in here for me to click that I see. So maybe it was just telling me. But they have like a lookbook where you can see other people's looks. You can see your friends. I don't currently have any friends in the game, so but that was the one I saved. Looked like that. Let me change my thing here. Made it to my reading, was about to storm its ass off here. Oh, well, thank you. Um, Infinity. Am I spelling it wrong? There's a good chance. Uh, it was there for like a second. I hate when it's there for like a second and then disappears. There we go. Infinity Nikki. But yeah. So like I said, I don't completely know what I'm doing or even kind of know what I'm doing, but you can change your outfits and dye your hair, and even my little, I don't know, cat thing has a look. So There's ton. Okay, bubble session. Oh, bubbly gifts. I got the gift. And F seems to be like the button to continue with like anything. I guess you just get that for logging in, but there's like different daily quests and I cannot enter a realm challenge from this. Okay, whatever. There's realm challenges where you can like go in and why I don't know. Do things. And you can like evolve your outfits. So like you can evolve it into this one with like certain items. So I don't know if it just changes the look or if it changes like the stats. It doesn't look like it changes the stats, but this is like a bright sunny afternoon spring adventure, and then this one says adventure, but like rain adventure. I don't really know, but they're there. And then it's of course you like collect as you go. I don't understand how this thing changes, but I guess like this. So you can go into Eureka and certain things like these little birdie things. I'm trying to get it to scroll down to read, but I guess there is no more. So this one says sections ahead, thumbing heart in the ears, the lungs fly away with their wings. I'm not entirely sure what it does. What's one of the other ones? There's a resonance thing where you can trade in like these things for different outfits. Like different pieces of clothing. Sometimes there's like free ones you can grab. Yeah, see. But there is also um you can change some of these into resonance. So then we can go back to this. Didn't I change it? Okay, I did. Or you can buy resonance with like stuff like that. And this allows you to buy stuff as well. You got new hair. Oh, and a bonus 10 tranquility droplets. And then this one is permanent, like all the time. So I've been trying to do more of like the limited time ones. Oh, more earrings. What's the other? There we go. This is what Oh no, I wanted this. Because this is in this area. So you sound the bell and it shows you where like star pieces are in your area. And then this one is Star Wars fragments. And then let's try to transform into an animal. And apparently there's a shop. So we have 147 of these starlight crystals. You can buy stuff. Okay, that's it's this way. But yeah, like I said, I still pretty much have no freaking clue what I'm doing in this game, so don't take me as like the be all end all. I really have no idea. Let's jump. See, and we can float. And then when you press spacebar again, you know, you drop. If you press the shift, it just gives you like a boost. You don't continue running at the fast pace. Okay, enter a transformation zone to randomly turn into a small animal from Mirrorland. Nikki can explore the area as the animal. When near one another, interact to transform again. As observe each animal's color, you might uncover the secret behind the transformation. Oh, I'm a kitty cat. I'm a kitty cat. So this one has a white circle like me. Oh, he ran from me. Whoop! I turned into a birdie. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I guess maybe you have to figure out how to turn into yourself again. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm digging the ears. I'm no longer a little animal. Um, excuse me, but there is nobody like me in this area. Hey, bunny, 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 can I turn into you? Oh, ooh, look at me. I'm a majestic fox. This is what I was looking I wonder if I just leave the area, do I turn back into myself? Take a photo with the lighthouse. Ooh. This. Go. Apparently no go-go. Oh, what was that? Oh, locked. Um, let's see. Yep, okay. I was like, how? I hope I turn back into myself. Let's see. L, and let's try this again. Want to go here. Go. Teleport. And they have, oh, like, Harry Potter has, like, the little flames, the flue flames. They have, like, little statue things you click on when you get into new areas, and then you can teleport. Okay, did I teleport to the right place? On Dreamstar Isles. Okay, I'm there then. I guess I just have to figure out what is the lighthouse. I'm gonna assume it's that thing up there, but P. Let's see if we can get her to turn around. There we go. P. Let's see, can we... There we go. Scroll back some. I was trying to... Nope. Like, I guess gets more of the lighthouse, but I don't know how to do that. So let's see if that was... Oh, current adventures. Oh, take a photo. Okay, we got that. And that summons Starlight, and then you're supposed to, like, follow it. Usually it'll, like, tell you where other star stuff is. But oh, I have to do it at the warp nexus. Okay, I'm not at the right spot. Okay, and then these are like abilities you can open up. Oh, there's one wants me to do. So the sketch features ripples across the lake arranged in a pattern. And we have enough, so we'll craft it. As she's saying softly, beside the lake, the ripples on the surface gently swayed, wearing the rhythm and cadence of her melody. The myriad of thoughts, the flowing ripples, were written to the verse of the Soken. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was you or Yeti that kept and said you played it too. What is this game really about? I have no concept. Like normally you go into a game and you're like, we're a gang of roaming thieves, pillage and plunder. Or this is your inn, protect it, grow it. I have no idea what this game is about. I am just going with the quests. I may have entirely missed where they explained it, but I don't know. Okay, and so I was like, did I miss like a storyline, or is it just we make pretty dresses and we do things? Make like I'm not saying it's bad. I enjoyed the pretty dresses, the crafting, the picking up, the hoarding, right up my alley. I'm not saying I don't like it. I really do enjoy it, but I was like, man, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like what the premise of the game is. Like storyline, I guess. But okay, I'm down. I just felt really stupid because I couldn't figure out like what, you know, the storyline was, if there was one. Yeah, there are a ton of menus. A ton of menus. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I do know what I'm doing in the theory of like where I'm going, what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, collect all the things. It's okay. I love to collect all the things. But I didn't know what I was doing at all. Like as far as like what the game was really about or whatever. And I was like, perchance somebody else knows. Ooh, what are you? Oh, I can pick you up. Like it might as well be written in Klingon. Okay. I guess just a random star bottle. I did the froggy quest last night. We have to like restore power to the frog. Um, there was a lots of dying. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. I was just like, am I missing like what the game, like the premise of the game? Probably. That seems like something I would totally miss, but because I'm just like, oh, this person recommended it. I'll just do it anyway, like no matter what. Even if I don't know what I'm doing, I'll figure it out as I go. Yeah, I could see how that would feel very overwhelming. Like you waited all that time and now you have like kind of expectations, and sometimes the expectations then like make you feel like the game isn't what you thought it would be. Oh, look, it's this thing. I am doing it. It says press that. I'm pressing the space bar. Maybe you need another person. Nope. I was like, do I press it? No, girl, listen, my brain goes way faster than my fingers can type. I have typos all the time. I like don't bother also reading it before I press enter, and I just press enter, and then I'm like, there's so much wrong with that. I hope the person can decipher what I mean. Yeah, my brain goes way past how fast I can type or sometimes even talk. I'm like, I'll say stuff and Crazy will be like, "You said this." And I was like, "Did I?" And he's like, "Yeah, your brain got ahead of your mouth again." Well, my brain's already on to the next 10 subjects, so. Oh, I got stars in here. Okay. Oh, yeah. So don't feel bad. I have typos all the time. But we can be friends, Dusa, if you want. If you play the game or want to play the game. I guess this is another player. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, like if you ever want to try it, we totally can. I am just like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of running around and whatever happens happens. Like in games with quests where there's like main quests and side quests, I often wind up like all over the place. Like nothing ever happens. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I should do that." And then like run off, "Ooh, another quest. Ooh, another quest. Ooh, look at all the things I can pick up." I can perform a dance. I disappeared. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Like I said, my Discord is almost always open. So as long as I'm at my desk, I'll see it like do the little pop-up thing. I mean, I have the notifications on my phone too, but I feel like sometimes the notifications on my phone like are weird. Like they don't necessarily come in when the person's like, are you sure? Maybe because they think it's a password or something. Oh, look at us dancing. This is pretty cool. I am surprised at like the crazy graphics for like a free game. It has got crazy good graphics and very much reminds me of anime. Listen, I have stopped trying to guess at like what makes somebody do whatever or what makes them, you know, uh like what is this? You are not eligible for 10. Ooh, apparently there's drops for Infinity, Nikki. I did not realize that. What? Okay, my game is clearly like, I don't know after that dance. Thinking? I don't know. But apparently I am eligible for some kind of something because I've been playing Infinity Nikki. There we go. I guess there are drops for Infinity Nikki. I didn't even think to look, but there are. I just got 10 diamonds and I'm on my way to 20 diamonds, and there's shining particles and threads of purity and some bling. Um, I don't know what my game is doing now. Okay, here we are. I was like, I was expecting it to just go back, not to have to like make it do something. Yeah, but I didn't even think to check, um, if there was something. But woo woo, yeah, collect all the things. I need more outfits for my little cat friend who comes with me. Okay, so L, what is our other? What else can we do? This. Go teleport. It'll probably just teleport me 3 feet back, but whatever. Yeah, okay, we went back to the same thing. So where do I do that? Because I don't pay attention. Gently. Oh, it wants me to do the bell. Okay. I feel like they don't stay there very long, and then I'm like, well, I have to run halfway across the map. The least you could do was stay up a little bit longer so I could find you. But you just do it again and again and again. Like Revelio in the Harry Potter game. You're gonna tell me? Nope. That must be even further away. If this one is 220. Oh, good, I got him. Don't mind me, I freak out when I jump. Over here, you say? I'm not trying to use Momo's view. Boop. And also, you drown so easily in this game. Like I was trying to do the frog one, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. My fly floaty thing was not going well, and I just, as soon as you basically touch the water, they're like, congratulations, you drowned. Okay, let's see. That should have, oh yeah, given us this one, which will. So I totally was gonna ignore the daily tasks, right? But then I realized in my courses thing, oh, wrong one. Um, in these courses, like, sure, you have to earn stuff by playing the game, like points like this, but this was not going up. And I was like, how do I get to the feckin' next level? Apparently, I have to do daily tasks in order, like, paired with doing things in the game in order to up your stylus level. Which I guess if you don't care, then whatever. But dang it, I want my representation. I did the stuff, so I need 200 more. Catch 3 insects. Or in here, I can do this one. Let them sing praise of the Scar Knight. Light up a full set. Okay. Teleport me. Oh, I can now get 20 diamonds, it says. Apparently, you basically hardly had to play. Okay. Um, okay. It's full set of thingies, of the lights, lamp thingies. I don't know what they consider a full set, but we'll try it out. So here's one. Oh, um, it will sense Sticky's presence and light up once all the lamps are lit. So they should just know I'm there and turn on. Yeah, that one looks on. Like I said, I don't know what they consider a full set, so. Oh, I see that blue one is on now. Okay, that blue and pink one is on. Are they going to tell me what a full set is? I guess that was a full set, just a couple of them. Ah, here we go. Ah, it still says 900. Oh, I guess you have to do like 5 and 5? I don't know. So I guess I have to do the other 200 in this. Okay, I don't have any stuff to upgrade Eureka's. Okay, where did that one actually? I'm missing a few samples, though I heard there's a realm with all kinds of Eureka's, but I have no idea where it is. It'd be amazing if I could go and explore it for me one time. Are you gonna tell me where it is? I guess I have to go through to like the normal area. There are a lot of these like loading screens, but they move pretty fast. So, what are you? Oh, the seer. we were working on cross stitch earlier, but honestly, I finished the D&D set on Tuesday, and I didn't know what I wanted to do today, so I was just like, we'll start stream, and wherever we land, we land. Okay, they normally load pretty fast. Okay, so um, let's do this. Oh, but I did this already. I think. I don't know. Let's find out. It did. I have no idea how, like, on the front of the box they got that um dragon to like set there. I could not get him to set, so I don't know how they did it. But I just set it next to it. I'm not trying to change clothes. I'm trying not to die. Um Other than that, it turned out really nice. It's got like hidden like Easter eggy things where like almost you like unless you built it, you wouldn't necessarily know they were there because they're like hidden in like underneath bricks, if that makes sense. So like there's like I think it's a little coin and a book, but it's like underneath some tiles that you cover up. So unless you built the set, you wouldn't really know they were there. And that was kind of cool. See, oh, I'm gonna drown. I'm bad at the jumpies. Yeah, I like stuff like that too. No, don't jump. Gonna die. I've still not mastered the jumpies, as you can tell. Boop. Come on, I was standing right next to you. I like think I've mastered the jumpies, and then I get too excited or scared I'm gonna die, and then it all goes out the window. Uh, sure. Ooh, exit. Um, but yeah, it like really comes apart into three pieces. So you have the inn is like one piece, and then like the bridge and like the foresty part is another piece, and then the castle part behind it is like a third piece. And they click together not exceptionally well, but they do click together. Oop, I leveled up. And my courses should level up. Yes, I figured it out. I'm a pro stylist now. Okay. Oh no, that's not the one I want to do. Back up. I want to do this one. Oh wait, you guys come back from ads. That way you can kind of see. Okay, I mean beyond having like stats for stuff, I don't really know like if this one is better than this one, except for that this is 4 stars and this is 5 stars. But I've already upgraded this one. I haven't done a Eureka upgrade thingy on this one, so we'll do this one. And I always cheat and just press quick add. I don't know what, I guess that's the type it'll become. Then you just press ta-da. So it went from all, up. What are my quests? So I've done this one we just did, and I did this one yesterday. You trade things in for other things, but I have not done the realm of nourishment. Oh, fish, no thanks. Okay, I think we got some more resonance. We've got one more, so let's do one more. Let's see. Oh no, I don't. I don't want to use real money. Oh wait, there's different. Nope. Okay. So you can do things to obtain bubble energy. Um, and then we already got these. Yeah, there was a running joke in the old mobile games because it would score based on themes. So you'd basically have to create an outfit that looked like garbage. Because yeah, like I did one earlier. So yesterday I got this factions area opened up, and I had to like talk to the one guy, and he was like, make me an outfit. And it had to be like a cool outfit, so it had to have like the right stats, but it was the ugliest outfit I'd ever seen. I was like, what is wrong with you? That's not no. Just no. Okay, now I have to remember what quest I'm doing. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? This is no. It's not good. It's not good at all. Watch me press like 15 buttons just so I can remember which one. Oh, look, I figured it out. Okay, but I can just go there and then it'll change the time. So I think you can do this like pulley lever thing over here once every day. I think. We'll find out. I forgot I don't have to talk to him. Oh, nope, it's gonna make me pay. I thought you got like one free draw a day, but I guess not. But also, we have a lot of money, right? Let's draw. What do we get in our gumball? Shoes. Really, I'm like, just collect everything you run across. Like you already have 700 of them, doesn't matter. Pick them up. You never know when you might start using them and then not have any. Oh, look, we can change into our pet outfit and then come what do they call it? Groom that the animal. And then he gets that little like stuff around his head so you remember that you've groomed him before. There's a way up there from here. I know there is because I did it yesterday. I just oh there it is. This little broken wall. Get to experience my horrible jumping. Oh come on, I did it yesterday. Maybe it was here and then up. That's what it was. Okay, Bush, why won't you just let me? That seems like a jump. And also, I'm nosy. So yeah, we're just going to fall into this hole. And hope we don't die. Oop, now we need to change into our gathering. Because you can't just gather it with regular clothes on. You need to have special clothing. And there's all these little chests around, kind of like in Hogwarts. You're just like, wow, I found something, and something, and something, and something. Come here, little moth. And you too. But if, like the bugs, if you don't get them in time, they disappear. I was not good and I kept like just losing them because I would do the little stompy thing and then I'd be like, "Oh, it's that." And then not like get it in time. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm bad at the jumpy jumps sometimes. I want that. Nope, I didn't get them. That's all right. Okay, apparently we got to do the jumpy jumps. All the way up, jumpy jumps. Okay. Oh, maybe I have to wait till I turn back into myself. So you can like do this thing where you upgrade the outfits too? Okay. There we go. I was like, I know I can do it. I just got to remember how. Gotta like, and I look so stupid because I'm like, I will get it if I just squeeze my body and jerk enough. He says there's another Whismer. What could possibly happen if I press this lever, right? Oh, look at that. But there's something over there, so we're gonna go get it. Oop, a special one. Oh, we don't have enough for whatever that is. Oh, dang it, I didn't get those. Did I? Oh, no, I missed them. Oh, well. Come on. Son of a biscuit eater. So I have a fishing outfit and like a electrician outfit, kind of, sort of, maybe. That's what it is. Mechanic, that's what they called it. A mechanic outfit. Okay, fine, I did make it. Turn into your regular self. Nope, not gonna make it then either. How did I do that last time? Oh, there we go. Like I said, if I just tent up and jig left and right, I will get there. I am like probably the worst person to watch play video games. I also think I will go more towards the left if I just lean hard enough. So they have these little woo. Then it flips you up there. Oh, where is it? Oh, up there. Okay. We've gotten up there before. I gotta remember how though. Probably from in there. Ooh, I missed that. Yes, I know there's a Whismer around here. I'm getting there. I am getting there. You have to give me time to see if I missed any chests. Ooh, I got all three at once with that one. Let's see if there's another box up here somewhere. Nope. Okay. Oh, but I thought I had gotten that one already. Oh, there's a realm challenge. We'll see about that in a minute. I am not gonna make that. Especially since I started floating way too soon. Nope. Okay. How else can I get up there? I will eventually figure it out. Okay, actually, I need to find somebody to raid into because my daughter no longer has after school activities because there's only 2 weeks left in school. So I have to be in the bus pickup line at, a normal time. But I honestly probably won't leave the game. I'll just let myself sit here. Oh, what's over there? What's the pink light shining over here? A chest. Oop. Ceremony. Oh, yep, don't have lots of things. But as you don't really get attacked by things in this game, I'm not worried about leaving myself. Oh, just sitting there. Oh, come here, Mr. B. Okay. I'm as bad as Carrot. I gotta get off. Just let me do 10 more things. Okay. Oh, I have nope. Horses. Oh, let's see. Who is on? Oh, Cosmic's on. We can raid into her. Burst of Inspiration. Open diamond chests. Oh, that must have been a new, different type of chest. See, but I have to wait till tomorrow to do 500 more daily wish stuff when I'm already I could go to the next level already. So, it is what it is. Okay, so let's do. Let's do this. Well, Medusa, do you want to raid into somebody else who is playing Infinity Nikki 2? Because we can do that as well. Um, I'm pretty much game for whatever. A lot of times I just take suggestions for raids because you know, I don't really it doesn't really matter to me. Let's see, raid channel. Same category. Find somebody who's speaking English too. Let's go to this person. They only have one viewer, so I always try to go. Maybe it's because they've only been on for a little bit, but either way, start a raid into them. Start raid. Switch to stream ending. Oh my god, that was like streamception. Stream in a stream in a stream in a stream. Let's see. It says raid witchy Tiki Tabi. I gotta make sure I spelled that right. Thank you everyone who showed up today, who hung out. I know it was a kind of do whatever day. Um, thank you for Blast City, who unfollowed and refollowed because he was told to come follow. Um, but I hope you all have a wonderful day and a good weekend. I don't know what I'll be playing Sunday. Maybe this, maybe Super Mario Studios. I don't know. We can do the puzzle game. But we'll be playing something on Sunday at normal time. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I appreciate all the worky lurks, all the just lurks, everybody who comes, whether you chat or don't chat. I appreciate it so much. Um, and we got a little bit of drops. I didn't even think to look if the game was doing drops, but it was. Um, so yeah, if I don't see you before Sunday, have a good weekend, but I could also see you on other people's streams before then. So thank you all so much. I can't say enough.